Ay, por fin lo logré. Era un lío. Este objeto toma represalias con la furia tremenda, aumenta el daño infligido tras recibir un ataque. Viaje pegado escrito con un idioma durante la instrucción elaborada que adorna la pared se encuentra una flor que encuentra en la boca de Petio. Ángel en el nido de vigilante, colina especial. Hace este registro no encontrado. La llave es en medio.
That's interesting.
Tanya?
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your drone's controls.
Oh, great.
Bring back that scroll you just picked up. I found something in the APC that can help us.
Funny. I've never seen you before. No matter. I can see your credentials hanging from your neck. Welcome to the Watcher's Nest.
Who are you?
My name is Gildas Brom. I am the oldest member of the Vigil. Ever since I lost the use of my legs, I've been the caretaker of relics and other useful items. We have accumulated quite a collection. These items are precious and will undoubtedly help you fight the creatures.
Anything else you can tell me about the Watcher's Nest?
Initially, the Watcher's Nest was a barracks for the Foal Guards, our ancestral order. Their blue-flowered crest is carved on the walls. The Foal Guard abandoned it, but Pentos Algier, the founder of the Vigil, reclaimed it years later. He made it a secret stronghold to coordinate the Vigil's efforts. Today, it is a beacon, a marker left behind for future generations. Pentos was put to rest here, but we only recently discovered his tomb in the crypt below. Although we haven't been able to open his coffin yet, we are confident there are more answers inside.
Can you tell me more about the Keystone of Grief?
If you have the keystone, this can only mean one thing. Vitalis is no more. This is a somber day for the Vigil. He was the best of us. Unfortunately, there is no time to mourn him. I will honor his memory later. As for the artifact, we only have theories, some of which you can find in notes and journals strewn across the tables and desks. The Keystone of Grief was found in the Umal Caves, leading us to the Watcher's Nest. Whatever the Keystone is, I believe some answers can be found in Pentos's coffin. If only we can figure out a way to open the damn thing.
What are other duties a Vigil must perform?
I'm sure you are aware that nothing is free in this world. As a Vigil, you swore an oath to prevent the calamity and protect the people of Hadia. By performing good deeds for Hadeans, you can acquire some relics and items. You may have noticed that the creature, despite being slain, returns after a certain time. That's because you haven't shut down their time loop. You need to kill the Guardians first, and only then can you enter the time loop to shut it down. We must shut down all the time loops. I know, it seems like an impossible task given the brutality of the Civil War. Take this. It will help you detect the Guardians that are protecting each time loop.
Detector de guardián es un dispositivo que parece apuntar siempre al guardián de punto temporal más cercano. Base de datos entremado cristalino a la frecuencia cercana al punto temporal. El cristal se orienta hacia frecuencias similares que hay en la nación.
This was in Pentos's coffin. What do you make of it?
This is what you found. That isn't very reassuring. More riddles. The scroll must be the key to solving the enigma. I recognize the old Hadean language. It died out centuries ago. It would be best to find someone who can translate it.
Where do these necklaces come from?
The necklaces we carry today belong to the Foal Guards. We found them in old tombs and ruins. Crafting these necklaces is a lost art. Many have tried unlocking the secrets of forging one, but every attempt has failed. They are precious and rare, which is why each member of the Vigil passes the necklace to their next of kin.
What do you know about these weapons?
Consider what our smiths need to forge our weapons. It makes you think, doesn't it? Now that's a chicken and the egg mystery if I ever saw one. Think about it. You can't slay the creatures without our weapons. The material to forge them comes from the creature's corpse. How did they do it?
What are time loops, and how do I shut them down?
They ensnare moments in time, events charged with extreme violence, and curse those trapped inside to relive the moment over and over again. Now, how to shut it down? Once inside, you must bring an Ammon prism to the center of the time loop. The center is deadly to humans, so the Foal Guards trained owls to carry the Ammon prism. Ammon prisms are extremely rare. This is the only one I have left. Please take it. Perhaps your flying gadget can carry it to the center for you. Remember, when you close a time loop, come back and see me to claim your reward. There must be thousands. Roll up your sleeves. You have a lot of work ahead of you.
Un pequeño afirma que mi vida constante pesa mucho más de lo que parece. Base de un entramado cristalino básico peculiar la tapa y retrasa las frecuencias límbicas. Este mecanismo altera cualquier resonancia cíclica en patrones irregulares, provocando el colapso de los bucles temporales de tipo. Parece ser algo que demora unos de BPS que para conseguir hacer su día. Según nuestras percepciones, solo es posible tras eliminar todos sus variedades. Por suerte, el dispositivo que hemos descubierto en el nido de los vigilantes para que islas tan imaginativas como siempre ha denominado el detector de guardianes es capaz de localizarlo. Una vez dentro de un punto probado se debe colocar una mina exactamente en el centro. Los textos antiguos advertían que es solo un mortero para toda la vida y biología. Al inicio los guardianes enviaron a los protomártires voluntarios que estaban entrando los temporales con más adelante les con la hechicería especialmente para ellos. A mí me parece que los buques se enfocan según el patrón, cada uno en mayor intensidad que el anterior. Cada patrón requiere una mina de tipo para estabilizarlo y cerrar el patrón. Eso resume todo lo que sabemos sobre esta anomalía. Ellis quiere empezar a planificar de una vez cuándo y cómo cerrarlo. Y como nos recuerda que casi no nos queda hecho Agatha.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. Help our people. Hadeans are a proud bunch. They won't ask for your help directly, so pay attention to what they say. The more you help our fellow Hadeans, the more relics and items you can acquire. Now, you're asking yourself, how can this old kook know if I'm helping people? Oh, I can tell. It's in your eyes, boy. The eyes have much to say if one knows how to look. Whenever you accomplish a good deed, come back and talk to me to claim your reward.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
Hadeans are lucky to have a vigil like you watching over them. Hadeans need to rejoin the world. Come to think of it, we've never been a part of it. Hadeans have been isolated for far too long. I believe the only way to end the calamity is to abandon Hadea. Leave and never return, Sabinian and Palamist alike. The calamity is unique to Hadea. Why? What is it about Hadea that is so different from any other country? The answer is buried out there somewhere. We need to find it and stop it for good this time, or the cycle of destruction will continue. War is beyond tragedy, a senseless waste of human life and potential, and sadly, Hadea is no stranger to it. We haven't seen a conflict in over 1,000 years. In fact, we haven't seen a war this brutal before. Modern guns, mixed with hatred passed on from one generation to the next, are bound for terrible consequences. This is why the Vigil doubled its efforts when war loomed on the horizon, and also why the Vigil is being hunted. When desperate, we tend to make mistakes and expose ourselves. I'll never ascribe to the theory that the Vigil has a traitor within its ranks. Never. I don't know much about the Peacekeepers. In a way, they are like the Vigil. They help the victims of war and ensure their care. Nothing wrong with that. However, unlike us, they operate in the open, which has certain disadvantages. It's like having a target painted on your back. I wish them the best of luck.
Habla de la ONU.
Technically, I am Sabinian. I don't count myself as one, though. I am a Vigil first and foremost. I was born and raised in the small village of Tiden. It's in the north of Asteria. I went to school just like the other Sabinian kids, but during the small hours, I trained. I barely had friends growing up, but that didn't matter. The life of a Vigil is lonely and hard. I was always the outsider looking in. I observed my friends and neighbors all bickering about the Palamists. Let's just say I had other things on my mind than to hate an entire group of people. That always bothered me to my core. I wish I could have told them all to stop, to tell the truth, and to warn them of the real threat. I'm afraid they were too far gone, as if their hatred were a terminal sickness. I have no ill feelings toward the Palamists. They are dyed-in-the-wool Hadeans. Do you know the saying, the way to a dog's heart is through his stomach? Well, the way to a Palamist's heart is through his faith. Threaten that, and you will have a devoted enemy pitted against you. The propagandists played the religion card, fear-mongering the Palamists into believing that the Sabinians were going to take their faith away. And now look at us, divided and broken. It's deplorable. The time loops appeared at midnight on January 1st, and the creatures soon after. This isn't the first time this phenomenon has occurred in Hadia. You would think we would all be experts by now, but we're piecing together some lost history. Somehow this vital information has slipped through the cracks. We are uncertain if January 1st at midnight is genuinely part of the cycle. Is it consistent or random? We are plagued by many of these questions. With our lack of answers, we could do little to prevent the calamity. Only brace for it. Now that it is upon us, only one question remains. Who or what is creating the time loops?
You really should lock your doors before leaving.
Yeah, there was no need to before.
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country. It's even got cup holders. Do you realize what you have here?
It gets me where I need to go.
It's a state-of-the-art armored personnel carrier with tech I didn't even know existed. I had fun pressing all the buttons.
Was there a mute button?
Smart ass. Do you want to know what I found or not?
Tell me.
This computer is linked to something called the Zeal server. I came across that name before. The Zeal Council. I have no idea who or what they are.
And?
This server appears to have a vast database containing the history of Hadia. As of now, I only have limited access. Give me some time and I'm sure I can get through to more.
Interesting.
When Vitalis contacted me, he told me he wanted...
Whatever deal you had with Vitalis, it died along with him.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Don't be. I didn't know him.
Whatever the Vigil is up to, it's on you now, right? I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it. Neither of us can do this on our own. I found a tracking device embedded behind a panel. I know I don't look it, but I have my uses. Face it, you wouldn't have gotten far without me.
All right. You can tag along.
Good. Show me what you found in the coffin. Interesting. Let's talk about the scroll once I'm done examining it.
Ahora puedes llevarte el objeto de investigación a Tania para aprender más sobre área y descubrir más de conocimiento prohibido. Habla.
Okay. I finished examining the scroll.
Why are you in Hadia?
If someone were to say I was obsessed with Hadia, it would be the understatement of the year. I've always wanted to see it with my own eye. Something has been happening here for a very long time. There is a dark secret, and the world hasn't been told.
So, what's written on the scroll?
I translated the text. It's a riddle. I suggest you read it. I'm sure it will make more sense once we find a location. As for the blue flower, the Zeal server is giving me the usual encyclopedic answer. It's not providing me with a specific location. The drawings are landmarks, and the blue flower is the key to finding their location. Whatever this place is, it's a well-guarded secret. I'm sure it holds the clues to Vitalis' investigation into stopping the calamity. I think it's time for you to chat with the locals. Talking isn't your strong suit, but someone must know where this flower grows.
Las flores azules que se bajo su lágrima, los fuegos limpios relucen.
What should I do now?
Someone must know where this blue flower grows. It might be best if you talk to the locals. I'll never erase that night from my memory. The moment I laid eyes on them, I became unhinged. Agatha had to steady me. She was as shocked as I was. When I finally regained my composure, I gazed into Agatha's eyes. In those few seconds, everything she had been taught since childhood was validated. It was all real. I'm at a loss for what to make of them. I bombarded Agatha with questions, but she knew little. She said that this wasn't the first time they had invaded Hadia. My instincts are screaming that there is a conspiracy at work here. Someone is orchestrating this, and I will blow it wide open. Mind you, I came to these conclusions purely through observations. I haven't done any proper research. They strike me as being like conservatives in most Western countries. Again, these are just observations. I need more time and research to formulate an adequate answer or opinion. Oh, they are akin to the Protestants back home. At first glance, they bear historical resemblances. They sought a less restrictive faith and crafted one essentially retaining the core of Palam's teachings. I'm not one to oversimplify, but there it is. Ask me again when I have more information about Sabinians and if we ever survive Hadia. It's a great idea that's poorly executed. I think they get a bad rap, even though I've seen them do plenty of good. Peacekeepers have an impossible job. Each time they intervene, they've been set up to fail. And Hadia is no different.
Es una crítica a la ONU.
While crossing Hadia, Agatha and I got stopped at a checkpoint. While waiting for our paperwork to clear, I conversed with one of the Palamist officers. Once the small talk was over, he told me about what he had done in the village not too far from where we were. He was explaining to me, in striking detail, all the atrocities he had committed that morning. I don't know why he was telling me all of this. Did he want to impress me, scare me, or confess to his crimes? All of the above? Horrifying as his anecdotes were, what terrifies me the most was that this monster was as normal as they came. He was a husband, a father of 2, and a school teacher. If he was capable of committing such atrocities, we all are. My obsession with Hadia started when I was a little girl. My father, a well-respected ambassador at the time, had successfully negotiated a visit to Hadia. When he returned, he told me about the time he spent here. He told me about their customs, unique religion, strange architecture, culture, which were unlike anything he had seen. Hadia had been completely closed off from the rest of the world for centuries. I was hooked. When I became a journalist, I wanted the scoop on this place. I almost got an exclusive interview with the dictator, Garion Yankel. I've covered countless conflicts, gone after the powerful, exposed corruption, Now that I'm actually in Hadia, I have to admit, I think I finally bit off more than I can chew. Find something interesting? Good find. I'll look it up.
Esta que está llena de un compuesto se llama tóxico desarrollado por la división cerebro relación monos. El compuesto se basa en un híbrido de toxotosina y su formación límpica. El suelo se añade para que actúe como catalizador capaz de provocar las propiedades inhibitoras neuronales y proteínas del actor. El alimento inerte. El sistema vascular absorbe entonces el nitrógeno y el estrógeno, por lo que no queda rastro de mono. El veneno lo usan los agentes de la OMS para asesinar sus altos cargos a la discreción es
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
Esta caja contiene cientos de bellotas de bronce probablemente arrebatadas simples palomitas. Las bellotas es un objeto de gran importancia utilizado para la fe palomita. El símbolo de los valores tradicionales como la comunidad, la fe y la responsabilidad es el fruto del líquido ámbar, predominante de toda Hadia y accesorio habitual en las celebraciones de la Semana de la Paz. La bellota es algo que debe llevarse siempre. A la mayoría lo unían a un llavero a la copia de un bolso de evento. Lo llevaban su... En el pasado los palomitas llevaban bellotas orgánicas recogidas directamente. Hoy en día se usan bellotas de bote para que duren más, aunque muchos de los turistas más acerrimos aún llevan bellotas naturales.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
Este frasco sea contiene una muestra de material límbico extraído de una entidad límbica por el agente del campo de investigación de la OMS. La sustancia está bastante curada, medio camino entre el sólido y el líquido, parece brillar y varía de formas cuando se observa desde tan común. Los secundarios del equipo de campo de la OMS es recabar objetos de interés y enviar materiales de comparación.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
Este enlace lleva al ciudadano como recuerdo a la masacre de Perey y a los eventos sea causa de fallos y PEP que dejaron la ciudad de manifestación palomita muerta. La atención podría mascarse en el ambiente de todo Hadia a consecuencia de todo. Los medios informativos los eventos de forma radicalmente a los fuentes sabinianas lo llamaban revuelta palomita, mientras que los fuentes palomitas llamaban aquel acontecimiento masacre peregrinaje ilegal. Aquello solo sirvió para dividir aún más la nación y aumentar a niveles precedentes. El hombre siguiente el simple acto de llevar enlaces a una provocación y investigación a la violencia que solía producir con solo ver.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
Este video pertenecía a la familia, a los miembros de los fundadores de la Orden de Ojo. Se representaba un momento en el que 8 preguntas descubrieron el ojo de Dios. Se dice que caían rodillas de asombro al ver semejante fotografía. Se encargan los superiores igual uno para cada miembro para conmemorar el evento tan trascendental.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
Los medallas que han servido para la militares de misión ahora. De modo de ingreso, daban la mano derecha. El recluta recitaba el juramento sagrado de los militantes, que estaba fuertemente ligado al juramento original guardia de amor. Para mantener secreto de su incorporación tan limitada para clientes cercanos e íntimos de los grupos de estudiantes. La flor de azul, la larga de víbora, se convirtió en un símbolo de vigilancia. Se eligió para recordar los deberes sagrados de proteger lo que está allá abajo de los campos del lago Sain. ¿Es ahí?
I discovered a vault of forbidden knowledge in Senedra Forest.
Cerca de la ciudad de información, una cámara de conocimiento Bosques en
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
el culto de Cesis se remonta a casi 10.000 años, durante las cuales han aparecido los dogmas, ceremonias y este ojo forjado de bronce de uno de las maestras conocidas del ojo de Tiri, el precursor de toda la iconografía moderna existente. Los ojos que formaban parte de una vara de estos temas empleado por los primeros hombres sagrados alrededor del 3000 antes de Cristo, cuando se empezó a evolucionar y desarrollar como religión organizada.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
Esta obra se emplea en prueba del fundamento para los gigantes alrededor de después del ciclo de lo que cada vez había menos miembros debido a la limitación temporada. Todas las familias de los vigilantes tenían por fin abrir el reclutamiento a gente externa, buscaban candidatos jóvenes y contactaban con ellos para que participaran en pruebas de vigilantes. Las pruebas servían para demostrar la autonomía, el cuidado y el candidato al que se llevaba un entorno salvaje sin nada más que la vela. Debían regresar a una semana y la prueba solo se podía superarla y la vela aún seguía ardiendo. Oh. No hay nada. Voy arriba a preguntar. Tengo que ir al bosque. Me van a matar. Voy acá y guardo. Ya no está guardado. No, sí puedo escapar.
Thank you again for finding. I can't even fathom. You found
My Paul, I pray.
Albin and I fled from Jova when Albin is
Tengo que ir con el muchacho. Hacia tus llaveros están usados por la fuerza de la hoja de viento del campo. Gracias. Pero tengo que llevar. En teoría no pueden atacarla, aunque ya sería. Deberían atacarla aún. A ver, tienen prohibido acá. Tengo que llevar la llave. Supone que había cambiado de arma. A ver.
Our camp is due north. It's on the other side of the Serpent. I'm sure they could use your help.
Do you know where this flower grows?
No, but my father would know. The actual green thumb in the family was my mother. When she passed, my dad continued to honor her memory through her passion for plants and flowers. He used to bring her a gorgeous bouquet of that blue flower every time he returned from his fishing trips.
Padre.
Are these the keys to the ON truck? Where on earth did you find them? This is great news. I'll head back to the camp and tell the others. We're getting out of here.
Sí, por favor. A ver, atrévanse a lo que son valientes.
When you find items out there, please bring them back here. I'll look them up on the Zeal server. Understanding the past might give us more insight into what's happening here.
clever of you to remove our tracker, especially for a civilian. But you aren't a civilian, are you? We still managed to get clear pictures of you both. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. When we do, I will turn my attention toward the people you care about. Will I find someone in Jova? The Vista Hills?
Charming.
She's hot on our trail.
Then whatever business we have here, let's make it quick.
Pero todas sus familias están muertos. Pero no tiene caso. Hay casos que los hacen. Llegaron. Aquí está.
Thank you so much for helping with the truck back in Vista Hills. I brought everyone willing to come. None of this is easy for anyone. But at least they'll be safe here.
Do you know anything about the tower?
Please don't tell my father about this. But my brothers and I used to go there when we were kids. We were always trying to find a way inside until we heard the scream. A high-pitched screech that made our blood run cold. We never went back after that.
How are you holding up?
It's so good to see my pops again. I wish it were under better circumstances. I still can't grasp that all my brothers are gone. Doesn't feel real.
Así es la guerra.
My son has returned, and I hear you had something to do with it.
How's Atticus doing?
He's a Cadell. He'll pull through. The road to his recovery will be long and difficult. And I'm not talking about the body. I'm talking about the mind. The things he's seen, endured. I'll be there for him every step of the way.
This flower, do you know where it grows?
I know the species. It's called Adder's Tear. It grows only in one place, Lake Sinon. I used to take fishing trips there. Sometimes I would sit there, waiting for something to bite, realizing how sad it was that my sons never came along. Life seems to be a series of missed opportunities.
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
How are things?
Mere words cannot express the joy I feel. He's all I have left. You have my sincere gratitude for helping him return home. He helped these poor souls get by when he barely had anything. He's a true Palamist. I'm so proud of him. The Saab soldiers never found my reserves, so there's plenty of food to go around.
Sethris gaze upon you, stranger. If not for you, I don't think I would have survived the journey here. I think Mika, Dag, and I will be okay here. Thank you.
El señor y el otro. ¿Ya? Carajo, ¿cómo pasó? La familia Candler pertenecía a nuestro tatarabuelo, no lo rompan, vemos. Salete. Toca ver un DLC. Al lago Lois y lo dejamos ahí.
When you find items out there, please bring... Find anything?
Lago.
We now know one of you. Tanya Alver, the journalist obsessed with Hadia.
Shit, that's not good.
Careful of Miss Alver. She's notorious for trying to get the scoop on our little neck of the woods. So much so that she's gotten several of her friends killed trying to get it.
Don't even try that psychological bullshit with me.
One mystery man remains. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. I take pleasure in knowing that you buried... Who was it? Your brother? Sister? Mother?
Father. His name was Vitalis, but I'm sure you knew that already.
Why didn't you tell me he was your father?
You didn't ask.
And here I thought you knew nothing. I have 1,000 questions.
Okay, pump the brakes. I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. Spent years trying to get in.
Why did you come back?
Like you, I had 1,000 questions.